guys, it's me Stace. I'm back again today with another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest inspired project. And I was inspired to make this card from this pin. And here's the finished card here. I think it is super cute. There's the outside and then we have the inside. Super easy to do. Alright, so the first thing you will need is a piece of cardstock. I chose black. This is 8.5 by 5.5. I'm bringing my trimmer to score this. We're going to score this at 4 1/4, so directly in half. I'm just using my trimmer and a bone folder. Okay, so we have our card paste done. We can set this aside. Give that a score or a crease. All right, then we have 2 pieces of white cardstock. They both measure 4 by 5 1/4. I did emboss the one for the front, and I just used a Stampin' Up! Dotted one. Hopefully you can see that on camera there. So we have those 2 pieces. You'll need a piece for the center. I chose pink. This is 1.5 by maybe 5.5. Then we'll need 3 pieces of a neutral color cardstock. You're not going to see these. And they all measure 1.5 by 1 3/4. They're for the bags. And then a piece of black, white, and pink. All the same measurements. And again, this is 1.5 by 1 3/4. And I also embossed the pink with that same embossing folder. Alright, so now we're going to assemble our card. So we have the front and we have this strip. And I always take the strips and cut them longer than I need, because if I were to cut them to be the same exact size, they'd always end up too short. So I just rather have more than not enough. And I'm using art glitter glue. I get this from MayMayMadeIt.com. It's a really good glue. I'm lining this up in the center. Now I believe the original pin, they did emboss the pink layer. I chose not to. That's what's nice with Pinterest. You can kind of make it your way. Just something that we were inspired by. Gonna cut off the extra piece there. I'm just gonna kind of pinch it, and I'm crooked. Let's redo that glue. You want to use a good amount of glue or a good glue when you're going over the embossing on the front. I'm just going to give it a really good rub, make sure it sticks down really well. Alright, now we can take this and adhere this to the front of the card. So it's a really fun card because of the little bags on the top or the front of it. A great gift for a girlfriend. It could be, you know, you want to go shopping together. It'd be a good card for that. Oops. A good card for birthdays or anniversaries. You can put a gift card inside. Just a really cute little card. And easy. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to set that aside. Let me grab a little towel here and get that glue up. Otherwise I will stick to it. Alright, so now we have our bag pieces here. I'm going to stamp on the white one. I'm using one of May's stamps. This is called Oh Snap. I'm using the word here that says smile. Just using a black ink. And we're going to stamp that on the bottom. Really cute. We can set that aside. Alright, now we're going to form our bags. So I'm just using this jute twine. You can use any kind of twine you like. I'm going to cut it into 3 strips. Alright. Now before I do this, I do want to take I want to create little flowers on the front of my card. And I'm using one of these Stampin' Up! Punches. I'm not sure the name of it. I believe it came in like a set of 3. I'm going to get a punch out for these little flowers. If you don't have a punch, you could, if you don't have that punch, you could use stars. You can really use anything you want here. You can use any kind of embellishment you want to add to that. I'm going to take my bone folder and just kind of ruffle up the petals a little bit so they're not so flat. I'm doing that to 3 of them for the bag, and then I'm not going to do it to the one on the inside. And the original pin only had 1 flower, but these flowers are kind of small, so that I needed more than just the one. So I'm going to do like a little grouping of 3. And then we're going to stick a rhinestone in the center of each one just to give it something. If you don't have rhinestones, you could use enamel dots, anything you really want to use there. You could also use just a dot of glue, because it kind of dries clear. Alright, so take a little rhinestone. I always have a hard time with these guys. Alright. I'm going to plop a rhinestone in the center of that flower. Maybe. Okay, I got one down, 2 to go. These are the ones by Stampin' Up. They're all kind of a strip, so you have to cut them. But I do like them. Alright, flip that over. I'll lay that one down. And now I'm going to take just a scrap piece of cardstock and just push them down really good. I find the adhesive on the back of the rhinestones aren't always the best adhesive. Alright, so that card or that bag part is done. Now I'm going to take this and my backing piece, so it doesn't really matter what color you use there, and take a piece of my string and some tape and just create the handles for the bag. I want to keep the tape inside there. Okay, and then just make this handle. Then I'll adjust it. I'll cut off the extra. Okay, so the front of that bag is done. Take our glue and we're going to glue it to the brown piece. It just serves as a backing for this piece here. And it kind of gives the bag a little bit of depth so it looks more like a bag. Alright, so we have that. Just go ahead and give it a little pinch next to the twine. You can use string, yarn, really anything you want for the handles. Alright, so we have that one done. The black bag just goes on a flat. There's nothing I'm going to put on that one. And again, you can use pattern paper here if you want to give your bag more of a pattern if you don't want to emboss or stamp on it. Okay, cut off my extra piece there. I'll take it to our brown layer. And just give it a little squeeze. Straighten up the handles. Alright, so bag number 2 is done. Now this bag, I think the original pin here, I think they had lace on it. Let me look. Yeah, can you see that? They had lace on theirs. I don't have lace, nor do I have tissue paper, or at least I can't find it if I have it. So I'm going to use a coffee filter. Just a plain coffee filter. I'm going to cut off just one edge of it. And kind of straighten it out a little bit. And I'm going to use this as the ruffle inside my bag. But first I'm going to put my handle on. Take my tape. Take our handle. Get rid of the extra piece. Now I'm going to take my glue and just put just a glob of it on the back top of the bag. Take my coffee filter and just kind of ruffle it up a little bit. Just squish it in the glue and just kind of fold it to create the illusion of tissue paper inside a bag. Okay, just give it a good squish. Then we're going to put some more glue on the back of this one. And then glue this to our other layer. Alright, I'm going to do it this way. Always, Alright, glue this to that. Isn't that cute the way that kind of peeks out? Hopefully you can see that there. So it looks like there's tissue paper coming out of the bag. Let's go ahead and give it a good squish. There's a lot of stuff going on in that sandwich. So hopefully you guys had a good Easter. I didn't ask you that last time I did a video. What's today? Friday when I'm filming this. When was my last video? Oh, May's video. The box we made. Yeah, I forgot to ask you guys how your Easter was. Ours was fine. We didn't really do anything. You know, hubby cooked ham. I made potatoes and just watched TV. Alright, we're going to flip all these guys over and I'm going to put some foam tape on the back. I'm going to do 2 per bag. Actually, the black bag I'm going to lay flat, so I'm just going to put it on 2 of the bags. Okay. Give it a squish, give it a squish. Let's put glue on this guy here. Make sure my card is going the right way. Oops, look at the, you see that? Do you see what I just did, guys? I put glue on the black part. Okay, we're gonna have a brown bag on this card. It was one of those days you want to rewind and go back to bed. You know, I'm not gonna like that brown because it doesn't match my card. So I'm gonna cut a piece real quick. My goodness. 1.5 by 1 3/4, right? 1 3/4. I'm gonna plop this on the front of that bag. No mistakes, right? There's lots of mistakes. If you guys watch my videos, you know I'm telling a little fib. But we can always fix them. That's the best part. And nobody will know. Except for you guys, because you guys are watching the video. I took the backing off of these guys, and we're going to plop that bag down. You can, of course, always use a different color there if you want to. Alright. Then we have this bag. It's my favorite. I just think it's so cute. It's a really fun card and really easy. It is an easy card. Alright, now you can put this, I'm going to kind of go over or under, over or under. I'm going to kind of go under a little bit. Okay, so there's the front of the card. Let me grab the little flower. I just scooted out of the way. This is for the inside. Do you hear Dinah? She's walking behind me on the floor. She's saying she has to go OUT. Alright, I'm hurrying up, Miss Dinah. I'm hurrying. Alright, so I got the flower, bottom right-hand corner. If you want to use, you know, more than one flower, you could. You could use 3. I just like bringing some of the inside of the card to the outside. Alright, and we're going to plop this guy on the inside, and our card is done. So super quick with only one boo-boo that we fixed. And I have glue all over my hands. So there's that card. Isn't it cute? And then we have this one here. Alright guys, there you have it. Today's Pinterest-inspired project. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.